guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Thursday, currently 2 p.m. Late start again, but I knew today we were gonna start late. Took my mom to her appointment in the morning. We got out around like 11-ish, had lunch, so I was like, you know what, it's cool. There's no point in coming out at like 1, so I was like, I can be there around 2 o'clock, no worries. So I get online, right? First thing I see is the set your acceptance rating, get it to 50%, blah, 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 right? And then every time I get an order and I decline, my dash gets paused. But I can't unpause my dash. It just keeps saying your dash is already paused. And I'm like, what the heck? So I uninstalled the app, reinstalled it again, and now it seems to be working okay. But that was really annoying. Because I was like, what is going on with this? So hopefully that fixed whatever the issue was. I looked to see they had an update, but I didn't see any updates. Honestly, if the app kept messing up, I was just going to switch to my iPhone because the fact that I couldn't get orders, like it kept saying that I was online, but I didn't have the option to like basically check my network status or whatever. So anyways, now it seems to be working. So when this order came in, I'm like, you know what, let's just do an order just to get everything worked out, everything situated. So from PF Chang's, I think it's paying $8, like 4 miles. Not great, not bad, a decent offer. After this, we're gonna make our way towards Macy's, in the hopes of getting a nice batch from them, because that could definitely help the cause for sure. So again, I don't know what to expect from today. Hopefully it's better than yesterday, because yesterday was rough, but if we can make 125, $100, I'm okay with that. We're not dashing for that long. It's only like a 5 hour time span. So hopefully we can make it happen tomorrow, though. Friday, though, we're gonna dash super early. I think it's gonna be an all day kind of thing. We got to make up for it. We've been kind of slow last 2 days, so kind of slacking a little bit. Okay, guys, so we get the order dropped off. As you can see, we're by Macy's. We're sitting at $8. Hey, it is what it is. The time is 2:31, so we're just gonna chill here for the next 15 minutes or so. Hopefully we'll get an order from Macy's, and if not, we'll go from there. The app seems to be working okay, so that's always a plus, because I don't know what was up with the app earlier. And I'm getting all these things about resetting my acceptance rating and all these things, and I'm not gonna do it. I just don't think there's any point to it, to be honest. If anything, I feel like I'm gonna open myself up to be tricked by all these little like gimmicks and these little like, oh, it's gonna pay more, it's high paying, high priority, all these nonsense from DoorDash, So yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I really thought about it, maybe for the content and stuff, but at the same time, I feel like I know people have talked about it already, and I just don't want to be honest. So that's that. Anyways, we'll see you guys soon. Okay, guys, and just when I say the app is working great, I get a notification from Dasher Direct, the deposit of $8. I'm like, what? I refresh my app, and your dash has been ended. So DoorDash is really playing games today. Man, look at that. Raise your acceptance rating to 50%. I'm sitting at 14%, which is already kind of high. But we were able to dash now again, getting the same trash that I just declined a second ago. So yeah, I don't know what's up with the app today. Because like I said, it didn't even pause me. It just said your dash was ended. So, I don't know. Is that DoorDash's way into telling me, hey, you got to take these orders or we're going to kick you out? I don't know. Probably. Luckily, in Tyson's, that doesn't really matter. But if I were to dash, let's say, in Reston, that would matter. Because there's just not open availability like it is here in Tyson. So, that was really annoying. I thought everything was good. We're chilling. See, I'm not getting any orders, all that stuff yet. And then my dash. So see, I'm not gonna take look at this. 2 items, 1.3 miles, 250. I think that would qualify as a high paying order for them, right? Because of the miles. But yeah, I'm not gonna go in the mall for $2.50. I'm just not gonna do it. But yeah, so super annoying. We'll see you guys soon, hopefully. All right, guys, we're back on the road. Picked up our order here from Macy's. Nothing crazy, but it's a good order. It's like 4 orders, I think, 4 or 5 maybe. 11 miles tops. I think we can finish it within an hour, to be honest. It's basically a straight line, ending in Arlington, but I'm gonna tweak it a little bit so we don't end in Arlington. No big deal. But again, I'm just happy that we got one that was decent, because I got one that was paying $29, 2 orders, but it was going to Maryland, and the other one was going towards like Burke, which is like the opposite side of where I want to be. So I'm like, for 2 deliveries, that's a lot of driving. But with this one, it's just 4 stops, and it's like I said, only like 11 miles. But yeah, so I'm glad that we got the order. But yeah, the app is definitely being extra glitchy today, so I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, or maybe DoorDash is mad because I'm choosing not to reset my rating. Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, let me get these dropped off and then we'll see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, we got all the orders dropped off. Man, the last one was so tricky. It was going to a hotel and they put the name of the customer, like the customer didn't put his name. You just put the hotel's info, like Sheraton, whatever. I get there, they're like, who's it for? I'm like, I don't know. I call the number or I call the customer and it rings at the front desk. How am I supposed to know who this is for? In the end, the guy was like, hey, you know what? I think I know who it's for. I took a photo of it, left it with reception. But on the bright side, though, it went up from $34 with 75 cents, I think, to like $38. Hey, we'll take it. So I think right now for the entire day, we're sitting at like $46, which is, you know, almost what we did yesterday for the entire dash. The time is 3:45. We have like a 10-12 minute drive back to Tyson's. Let's go. Okay guys, we're back in Tyson's. We declined a couple of orders. There were some that I could have, you know, dashed along the way over here, but they were like no tip offers. I got like a $3 offer going like 7 miles, but I'm like, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to, first of all, I don't like crumble cookies. It was from Crumble Cookies. $3 payout, 7 miles. Yeah, I would have ended in Tyson's and got an extra $3, or I could have just kept on driving and got here faster, which is what I did. So I don't know if that makes any sense, but I just didn't feel like doing a $3 order going 7 miles. Now, if it would have been like $7 going 7 miles, I would have done it, you know, because I would have, you know, eaten up all the dead miles. But anyways, we got a bunch of fringe orders, a little bit of, you know, higher mileage. Pay was okay, but I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna decline because most of those orders, I mean, I need to take more screenshots. They were ending like on the opposite side of where I wanted to be. I'm like, I don't want to end up over there. Then I got to drive back anyway. So we declined. And then this one came along from PF Chang's showing like, I think it's 8.3 miles, 5 or 6 items, $13 for the payout, right? But it's leaving me in Reston, like right at the edge of it. And I'm like, okay, we can end up over there. Plus it's closer to my W-2 job. It makes sense. And it could always be more than $13, you know what I mean? So we jumped on it. The food was not ready, but we got a free Red Bull out of it. So 5 stars for the free Red Bull to the PF Chang staff. They were giving it out. I don't know why. But when the guy told me it was free and I checked the expiration date real quick, because, you know, you never know. It's good till next year. Not a big fan of Red Bull because it's just, I feel like it's just overpriced. Like, look at this little skinny can. I guarantee you the Ghost that I got yesterday was probably even cheaper or about the same, and it was way bigger. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like people that like Starbucks. You're paying more for the brand than you are the coffee. You know what I mean? So anyways, we're gonna give them 5 stars because it's free. But yeah, the time right now is 4:45, so we should be there around 5 o'clock. And then we're gonna have 2 more hours left of dashing time, 2.5. So I think we could reach $100, maybe, hopefully. Hopefully we can make that happen, and we'll see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, we got the order from PF Chang's dropped off. It had an extra hidden tip of 25 cents. Let's go. Anyways, the base pay again, very low, $2.25. And this is why I don't trust DoorDash when they say, oh, you're gonna be prioritized for this or prioritized for that, when they can't even follow through on their own, you know, word, saying that you'll get paid more for driving more miles. You know what I mean? And then I think I got an email the other day saying like I'm prioritized for shop and delivery orders. I hadn't even seen one in like a week, yet somehow I'm prioritized. You know what I mean? So it's interesting that they say that. And when I was with Luke yesterday, he got one. I forgot where it was from, a Safeway, I think, and I never got it, and I was right next to him. And he declined it because he doesn't have his red card. Yet somehow I'm prioritized. So that's interesting, you know? That's why I don't trust DoorDash whenever they say things like that. So that's one of the reasons why I would not be resetting my acceptance rate. But it's all good. We're here in Reston. Hopefully we'll get some more orders. Now we're sitting basically at $60. Can we make at least $100 maybe? We got 2 hours. Let's go. Okay guys, so I actually did one order and I just remembered I forgot to record, I forgot to talk about it. I just forgot, my bad. From McDonald's, 625, 2.9 miles, I think. It became 725. And now we just picked up our next order that I think could be at least a mini banger. I'm not sure. From this sushi place that used to hate DoorDash drivers. They used to hate it. I mean, it was a red card place, but it was just a red card to pay. Like we didn't have to like place the order, but they didn't have a tab, none of that. Now they're more, you know, integrated with DoorDash and whatnot. but the order has a subtotal of $86, $87, I think. I took it because I saw a bunch of items from this sushi place. And they give me that smallest bag, but I know sushi's, doesn't have to be big or anything. So I double checked and I said everything is in there. So now we're only 5 minutes away, 1.7 miles from the drop off. Let's go. Okay guys, we got the order dropped off. It became 11:25, and if I'm not mistaken, I saw there was $1 peak pay on there. Did not even see that. So that definitely goes, into account now. So the lowest amount we're gonna take is $7.25. But yeah, it was super cool. The guy was walking with his kids, like just around their yard or whatever, and the little kid saw me. He's probably like 2 or 3, maybe 4. No, probably 4, because he was talking full sentences and stuff. So the little kid already knew what DoorDash was. He's like, oh, that's the DoorDash guy. So and the dad was like, yeah, he has to go now. He has to deliver more food to other people, And I was like, wow, their dad must be a real DoorDash guy for the kid that's only 4 to already know the word DoorDash. You know what I mean? But shout out to him. Now we're sitting here for the entire day. I think around like $70, maybe something like that. But yeah, it looks like it's gonna rain real bad, which is, I guess, good. But at the same time, I don't want a whole lot of rain. You know what I mean? So, anyways, ooh, look at this one, man. This one, if this was going to Tyson's, I might take it just to drive there and take some other orders there. But it's not. I'm gonna take a screenshot. It's not a bad order. I just don't like where it's ending because it's really far out of where I want to be right now. But I'm pretty confident it's probably going to pay more than the $16.75. 8 items, 10.2 miles from Willard's, man, I can't talk. Willard's Barbecue. Let me look at the items just because I'm curious. Let's see. Well, maybe not. It's actually a lot of small items. So maybe it would stay at $16.75. I'm not taking it just simply because of where it's ending. If it was going somewhere else, I might take it, but it's not. So there's that. Ooh, look at that. It's saying that the hot spot is Morton's Steakhouse. Now, Morton's Steakhouse is a super expensive steak place. I've been there one time, and I spent a lot of money. And it was worth it, but I was hurting afterwards. My wallet was hurting afterwards, if that makes any sense. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take this one. 4 items, 5.8 miles from Silver Diner, $11.50. Yeah, we'll take it, $11.50. That's a great payout, and I'm pretty confident the food's gonna be ready, so let's go. Okay guys, we got the order picked up over here from Silver Diner. The food was ready, and I'm gonna see if I can show you guys some dash footage so you can see how dark it is. It's only 6, and I get it, it gets dark early now and whatnot, but it's really dark right now for it to be 6 o'clock in my opinion, But anyways, we're only 10 minutes away here, 4.6 miles. Again, the food was ready. That's one thing that I love about I think every single Silver Diner I've been to, the food's always ready. So shout out to the Silver Diners out there for being effective. Anyways, we'll see you guys in a few. Okay guys, we got the order dropped off and it went up from $11.50 to $14.14, I think, like a random amount. Anyways, we got basically a little over an hour left of dash time. I think we could definitely do 100. Again, the minimum we're taking is $7.25. because there is $1 peak pay, which is actually kind of rare too, since it's not even raining or anything. So that's kind of strange. I'm sure there's one going on in Tyson's too, but I'm not there right now, so hey, it is what it is. But yeah, so definitely another slow day here, but again, most of that's on me. When you start so late, you really can't expect to be super busy, and I gotta end before dinner really starts. So we're doing the best we can with what we got. Tomorrow I think it's gonna be a great day. Hopefully I'm right. Now, I haven't really said it, but if you guys know, you know. Today, the Commanders, the Redskins, the football team played the Chicago Bears. The Bears. Now, we cannot lose to Justin Fields. There's no way. Justin Fields is... The fact that he's an NFL QB is mind-blowing, okay? But, yeah. And then, I don't know if you guys saw this thing that... Daniel Snyder said that he got all this info and he hired like investigators to basically look into other owners, Roger Goodell. I mean, I don't know. Daniel Snyder's just, at this point, he just seems he's kind of crazy, to be honest. But I guess he's kind of saying hey, if you guys take me down, you guys are coming down with me, kind of thing. Because there was a little rumor saying they wanted to force him to sell the team, and I don't think he will. I think if anything, like he said, he said he got the receipts for somebody. So I'm sure people are probably looking at their skeletons in their closets thinking like, yo, what does he have on us? You know, things of that nature. So I'm just hoping that we play well and we win. And if we don't win, that tomorrow someone faces consequences, right? Either Wentz gets benched, Jack DeVilla gets fired. Something needs to happen if we don't win today's game. I'm praying that we win today's game. I'm leaving everything in here too, by the way. This comes out tomorrow, so by the time this comes out, obviously you're gonna know who won the game. So we shall see. I was talking to Pedro earlier for a little bit. He's pretty confident in his team. I'm confident in my team. But you know, someone's gonna lose. I don't know who, but we'll see. Anyways, getting some trash. We'll see you guys on the next order. Alrighty, guys. Since we are running out of time, when this order came along, I'm like, you know what? Let's go ahead and take it. Even though I'm not a huge fan of one of the merchants, being Meza, Mediterranean Grill, super slow plays, but Nando's is pretty good. Now the order is paying $14.25, 7 items, 6.4 miles. So it could always go, you know, higher. But as you can see, it's pretty dark and gloomy over here. You got BGR, Little Beast, the Dashmobile is kind of far, but all the good parking spots were taken. So I don't want to. Oh, now it's a spot, great. So I don't want to be that guy that just, you know, just parks right there of the yellow line. But I'm like, come on, dude, you can just walk a little, not the end of the world. But yeah, so do you guys think it's gonna be ready? We shall see. Okay, guys, we got both orders picked up. They were both surprisingly ready. Now the one for Meza has been there for a while. The receipt says like 5:30. It's 6:45 right now. No, not 6:45. 6:35 right now. So it's been there for like basically an hour. So yeah, it sucks for that guy. But hey, I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's no drivers going that direction. They don't live that far away, so I don't know. Maybe they just didn't tip anything. Who knows? We shall see. We shall see. Anyways, after this, if we're lucky, we could do maybe 1 or 2 more orders. Let's go. Okay, guys, we got the orders dropped off. Now, question for you guys: have you seen an increase in handed to me orders? Or maybe I'm just tripping, but the last, I want to say 2 or 3 days, I feel like I've seen an increase in no tip. In handed to me orders. I don't know why I said no tip orders. That's basically the same. But speaking of tipping, the second customer though, wow, her order alone was like $14.60, and the other one stayed at $7, I think. So overall, it was 21 bucks if I'm not mistaken, 21.60. So hey, now all of a sudden, if I'm pretty sure, yeah, we definitely over $100 for sure. Now the time is 6:55, so we got about 30 minutes. We should be able to do hopefully 1 more order. But what I was trying to ask before I misspoke, like I always do, have you seen an increase in handed to me orders? Lately, I feel like I have, but maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me, or I feel like that's the default setting whenever people order through like the merchant website, not the DoorDash website. But I could be wrong. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully we can squeeze 1 or maybe 2 more orders in before calling it a day, and we'll see you guys soon. Okay, guys, we just picked up what's possibly going to be our last order of the day, and it's a great order. $8.25. I think it's like 1.5 miles, if that, from the bento house. 5 items, could be more, but even if it's not, $8.25, that's a great payout. That's an absolutely great payout. But yeah, it was funny because it reminded me of back in the day, $8.25, $8.50. Those were the numbers that you were looking for. Those were the $6.25, $6.50s. You know, and it's crazy how over time, you know, what we look as a banger has, maybe not even a banger, but a good offer has changed over time. So yeah. Anyways, let me get this dropped off, and then we'll probably go over the numbers because I don't think we'll have enough time. But I'm happy that we did more than yesterday. I'm happy we did over $100. Let's get it. Okay, guys, we got the order dropped off. It actually went up even higher than $8.25. It became $9.25. So with that, we're going to end the dash here on a pretty decent high note. Now, we made $122.74. Might not seem like a lot, but honestly, that's great compared to yesterday when I dashed during the exact same time period, and we only made, hold on, yesterday we made $65. So today we made basically almost twice. Decent for sure. Definitely, we'll take it. We'll definitely take it. Now for the entire month, right now, man, I wonder how many we're gonna decline by the time the month ends. Okay, so far we've declined, say it with me guys, 1,265 garbage orders. Absolutely trash. Anyways, completing 159. Now we're sitting at 1,869 cents for 69 cents. $1,869 for the entire month of October. I almost said November, but you know, so we're definitely not on pace right now. We need to have some monster days coming up next. Tomorrow, Friday, I'm expecting to have a huge day. you know, so no sleeping in, none of that stuff. We have basically the whole day open. I don't work tomorrow on my W-2, so we're gonna make the best of it. Guys, if you've enjoyed, please hit the like button, subscribe. We're on the road to 3,000 subs. Let's get it. Also, you know, be selective, be smart, do what works for you, and we'll see you guys on the next one.